The wind protection is one of the better ones in the middleweight adventure group. This wind protection. Now I'm curious to see how the new 800 and 900 GSs will do on the Autobahn. That will be interesting.
Hi guys, Nothing to Prove here. Today's a beautiful day because any day one can be out on two wheels is a beautiful day. And today, I'm riding the Tiger 900 Rally Pro. Only 3 models this year. They've reduced all the other models that they used to have to now just the GT Pro, and this one, the off-road version, or more off-road focused, Rally Pro. No longer can you just get the Rally. So, or the base model also eliminated. They've cleaned house. Why has Triumph done this? Good question. Since the launch of this bike in 2020, they have sold over 45,000 units. So here we are in 2024, they're updating it. What are they updating? Well, they've given it new pistons, new cylinder heads to give it a little higher compression to keep up with emission laws. So the compression ratio used to be just a little over 11 to 1, now it's 13 to 1. So it's getting a little bit more efficient combustion in there, which also increases the fuel economy is also better. It used to be 5.2 liters, now it's 4.7, so that's better. Also, the seat is flatter, it's not as curved, and it gets wider at the back. Also, what is new? Take a look at the lights. For the first time on a Triumph, the daytime running lights, when it senses the ambient light getting low enough, will switch to automatic lights. Your switch from daytime to your night lights. Also, you can see here, is this on? Yeah, the turn signal is lit. When you turn the bike on, those will stay lit at all times, all 4 turn signals, as a safety. And then when you turn the turn signal on, then they and then they're brighter also. So some safety features that's pretty cool here that Triumph is offering us. Also, the tank is a little more forward, and so it's putting more weight over the front tire, and it's a little more nimble. Can I feel it? Yes, I can. Can really feel it. It's nice. Muffler is also lighter and improved because the whole exhaust system is, because they went from 2 catalytic converters down to 1 because they made the engine more efficient. They don't have to yank out as much pollution with a converter. So that's also nice. Now, those are the updates. That's what's new here in 24, and that's why I'm riding this. Another reason is they put that torque lower. 400 peak torque is now 400 RPMs lower, and it's more. Anytime you give me more torque and give it to me sooner in the RPM range, you're getting 2 thumbs up from me. I'm going to love it. I already like this 900 Tiger motor. I like it more now. Now the competition. Where does this bike fit in the middleweight group? Well, as you can see there, it's kind of heavy. It's towards the bottom end because these are arranged by weight. But now you have a list of all of them. But what is now beating the Rally Pro? The BMW F900 GS. Look at that, at 219. That's because, I can't wait to do that bike, they changed the subframe. You can no longer put bags on it. If you get the 800 or the 900 Adventure, that comes with the standard subframe. But they lighten it up. See, take a look at how much, what's the heaviest bike on this is the 900 GS-A. Yeah, so you can put cases on it. So this is where Triumph fits in this group now, and you can see the GT is a little lighter there at 222 kilos. So these are the numbers, but how do the numbers feel on the street, guys?
Okay, curvy ahead, that's good. All right, but nobody's behind me. So let's start off in first gear and try this quick shifter, shall we? With this new and improved powertrain. or motor where the torque is lower. Let's go. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. No complaints about this whatsoever. That quick shift here, let's go back down. 5, 4, 3, oh yeah, 2, let's back up. 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the smoothest, slickest quick shifter out there. Aprilia is the only one that might be tied with this. Aprilia electronics, in my humble opinion, are second to none. A lot of you guys say, Aprilia? Yeah, Aprilia. They just don't make as many bikes as everybody else. That's why they can be so good at it. And that's why they have a lot of MotoGP championship wins and world championship wins. Well, yeah, so wow, this powertrain, loving the new down low torque, this 9% more torque and 13% more power, and it's lower. So see, like now I'm pulling up behind this truck, and it's there. I'm at 4.5. It's gonna yank my arms out. And if this truck will let me by, does he know I'm here? He doesn't know? Yeah, he's gonna let me. Thank you. Oh yeah, this it pulls here. Let's see, where is it pulling? Let's drop her down. Yeah, it's pulling at 4. Let's try it here. Let's see it about 3. Not bad. There. Okay, now at 4. Okay, 3.5, 4. Now, yeah, it seems like it's really pulling at 4. That's what's going on with this thing. Oh yeah, I'm loving this. Oh, this on-off throttle is so good. Oh, you can just dial it in. Although I'm in road mode, I'm not in sport mode. You can see by this little road there. But no complaints whatsoever. 3 thumbs up. I don't think I've ever done that. 3 thumbs up for this new powertrain, this engine, transmission, everything in this is the heart, the motor, and yes, it is excellent. Boom, 3 thumbs. Boom, boom, boom. Triumph. Boom. Oh, how is the wind protection on the Autobahn? Sorry guys, I was having a little too much fun there. So doing about 130. Full arms, feel the wind. Full legs, yeah, full arms. Helmet, oh not bad. The windscreen's in the all the way up position, and it's at the top of the helmet and maybe on the sides here a little bit. Let's see how fast this thing will do, shall we? Oh, not bad. Wow, this thing's moving. Oh, there we go. 200, 204, that's it. That's all this thing will do. Yeah, that's enough. This thing, it punches like a heavyweight, but the wind protection is one of the better ones in the middleweight adventure group. This wind protection. Now I'm curious to see how the new 800 and 900 GSs will do on the Autobahn. That will be interesting. But vibration here, let's go back to a normal speed. Yeah, it's got some vibration in both foot pegs, a little more so in the right foot peg than in the left. Is it tolerable though? Yeah, a few hours of this and my feet would go numb though. Left is almost non-existent and a little bit in the right at this speed. So let's go below 120. Oh, Now the vibration's almost all the way gone. Okay, but now I'm doing normal speed, 70 miles an hour. Okay, so right here at 4,500 RPMs, just below 5, it's not bad. Vibration is almost non-existent in any one of the hands. So, and the windscreen's all the way up. Could I do this all day on the Autobahn? No. No adventure bike is really meant to do Autobahn, just to be honest. But occasionally you have to spend an hour or 2 or 3 on the highway. Occasionally. This, yes, you can do it. No problem. It will do it, no problem. And it will go fast, too, as you just saw. So as far as the Autobahn, this is 2 thumbs up, boom, boom, for a middleweight adventure bike.
Fully adjustable manually, but you can click it with your fingers just by doing that. Nice rebound and compression over here. I wish all manually adjusted, you don't need a tool, you just do it with your fingers. 240 mils of travel here on the Rally. If you get the GT, it's 180. On this huge 21 inch, of course the GT would be a 19 inch, and 320 mil disc on a, yeah, look at that beautiful Stylema. And on the back here, another Brembo with a 255 disc single piston, I think it is, yeah, there's nothing in the pot back there. And of course 230, and here is the remote adjuster there for the preload. Now, how is this suspension on the street?
Well, these big piston Showas are soaking up this rough road. Although this 21-inch tire makes it easier on the compression and rebound, and makes a fork feel better than it actually is as compared to if it was a 17 or a 19-inch tire. A 21 smooths out those bumps a little bit more, but I am liking this 21-inch front, and I can really lean into these corners. Normally I cannot do 100 in this corner here. There, let's see, what do I dip down to? 89, 90. Okay, that's normal, and it's a 21-inch front, so that tells you how good this front suspension, these 2 forks are doing. I am liking how they're soaking these bumps up. But again, you know, if I had a 19-inch front, then I would feel it a little bit more. Now the front brake though, oh yeah. Oh, there's the emergency, see? Now, that's the new safety feature now. Oh, see, they already went off. Oh, cool. I didn't have to turn them off on my 1300 GS. I have to turn them off. Hey, BMW, do what Triumph does. Loving that full feedback from these Stylemas. Now let's do the rear. Let's see if I can get... Oh, I can't get the... Okay, so the emergency flashers don't turn on if you just do the rear. They only come on. Let's see if I can get them to come on for the front. There. Okay, and then they go off again. Oh, cool. It's just a little boom, 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 and then off. Nice safety feature. Liking that. GS has that. It's just I gotta always turn them off. So if you forget to turn them off, everybody's like, hey, why you got your 4-ways on? But yeah, the rear brake was excellent. I am liking that Brembo. Nice feel, nice feedback. 0 complaints. I know right when that's going to lock up and the ABS is kicking in. The front, yeah, no complaints about these Stylemas. They're excellent. So as far as this suspension is concerned, fully adjustable front and rear, and manually. It's not electronic. You're not going to get. I don't think you can. Oh, I think on the Ducati V2S, I think I'll have to look that up. You can get electronic, but liking this. Oh, and the BMW 800 GS. It's electronic on the rear, the ESA, And then the 900 GSA, of course, yes. But not the 900 GS, that's manual. Why? Save weight. But here, this suspension and brakes on this bike, when I rode this bike 4 years ago, I think I did it in 20 and then also again in 21, a GT. Yeah, I liked them then and I'm still liking them today. Even with this powertrain, it's just better, that's all. So 2 thumbs way up, boom boom.
Coming to the back of the bike, nice bolt-on subframe there. And yeah, the can is still kind of big. They could reduce that, although they reduced the catalytic converters, so maybe beggars can't be choosers or shouldn't be choosers. Yeah, you got to buy the racks before you put the cases on. So you got to buy all 3 racks to get all 3 cases. Although a lot of adventure in the middleweight adventure bikes are like that. You got to buy the racks. Unless you get the new 800 GS or the 900 GSA, then well, the 900 GSA you have to, but the 800 you don't. On the new GS 1300, no racks. It comes the subframe just ready to mount the BMW cases. Okay, I digress, sorry. Here is the new seat. It is flatter and also wider from here to here. And this tank is pushed up a little forward and wider, coming wider out here and here to put that weight more forward and lower instead of up higher and back. So they're trying to put more weight over the front tire, so it's getting a little more easier to turn in quicker, in other words. All right, guys, how is this weight, this new feel in, say, a little tiny village in traffic?
In town, especially, for example, you're in traffic behind a bus, this on-off throttle is gorgeous, and mated with this quick shifter. Wow, so smooth. The quick shifter is way smoother than the 1300 GS, but that ain't saying anything. But in this group, when I originally rode the 900 Tigers, both the GT and the Rally back in 2020, I love the on-off throttle and the quick shifters. They've only made it better. I'm like, wow, I didn't think that they could make it better, but they have. Wow, that is just going through these gears. Watch, back down, 3, 2, go all the way down to 1. Oh, so smooth. 800 meters, I gotta stop. What? And it still has that awesome exhaust note. So overall, in this, the road is closed. Yeah, that's what's going on. Overall, in a little village like this, where you're just stopping at lights and watching traffic and dodging rough surfaces. Let's do a little off-road straight ahead. I wish I could. That would be fun. Oh, and this down low torque is awesome. It's that grunt. It's there. They changed it. They moved the torque lower in the RPM rev range, and I am liking this. You can just go right. Oh, the speed limit's here 30. Okay, let's go back down to 2, and there. Now I'm doing 30. Oh, this is so smooth. Wow, I cannot express enough. There. Now I can't see behind me. There. No, still can't. I want it to be perfect. There's almost there. That's perfect. Oh, look at this. This on-off throttle is so good. So smooth. I'm speechless, guys. And I just got on this. I've been on this for 5 kilometers, 3 miles. And he sees me, okay, and the bus is coming. Oh, I'm speeding. And now get me. Oh, come on, Dunka. But this is okay. The weight is a little higher compared to some of the others, like the V85 TT. Of course, that's a low shaft drive V-twin. The V2, no, the weight is just like this because they've reshaped this tank and moved the weight a little bit forward, and it has improved this. But remember, this is a 21-inch front tire on here, so that's what I got to take into account. If I rode the GT, which has a 19-inch, then okay, what's going on here? Then I think I would like that better, the 19-inch front, and it would give me a they would put the seat a little lower to the ground. Okay, well, what are we doing here, guys? But overall, in this little village like this, free, let's go. I'm giving this, yeah, way 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs way up. And look at that quick shifter. I just quick shifted up and up again. Then let's go back down. Oh, no complaints about this quick shifter whatsoever. 2 thumbs way up in a little tiny village and in traffic. Coming up to the left controls here, what do you see right in there? There's a little letter A in there. That's where they're automatic. The daytime running lights will switch from the daytime running lights to the dark, to where the headlights come on. If you see a little A in there, then you have it on your Tiger. Now the older Tigers, the previous 20, 21, 22, and 23, no, you don't see that A there. Everything else pretty standard here. And what's also new this year on the 900 Tigers is this 7-inch TFT. Yes, it was when they launched in 2020, but what's different is the anti-glare. So they have this optically bonding put in it this year for this. But other than that, it's still the same 7-inch TFT on any of the 900s or the 1200 that you can get. So, oh, and this is the handlebar that is back 15 millimeters. So that's also on there. So overall, Triumph's tweaking this because the adventure group is huge, as you saw in the competition chart, and they want to keep up. Also, emissions played a role in updating this motor this year, but it also benefited us. It gave us more torque down low. Overall, if I were in the market to buy a middleweight adventure bike, this would be right at the top of the list, guys, believe it or not. Well, the GT Pro I would take over this because that's a little lower, because this seat is a little high for me, in my humble opinion. So you can see here, I'm on the balls of my feet at the low position. So I would prefer the GT, which is another 20 mils lower. Well, and then you get the put it in a low position. I think you can go that all the way down to 800 millimeters with a low seat also with that GT Pro. But overall, the reason why they moved the tank forward and made it narrow more is for off-road when you're standing up. And yes, I did notice it, and that's also why they brought the handlebar back further too. So that's why I would pick the GT over this, over the Rally Pro. I would take the GT Pro. Well, you can just get a GT, whatever you guys want. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. As always, ride safe. That's most important on the list. And number 2, guys, ride like there's nothing to prove. Take care. Cheers.